In the past few days, several international community forums have begun to fill with small conversations that sound rather strange. Some anonymous users vaguely mentioned that they heard a rumor Suga of BTS was scheduled to appear on a TV program based in Los Angeles. The discussion wasn't very crowded. It only appeared as small replies in old threads discussing BTS members' general activities. However, what drew people's attention was the way their sentences were phrased, such as, "I heard someone from LA production mentioned his name," or, "There might be a special guest from Korea." There were no links, no proof, just scattered fragments of sentences popping up here and there. Although still very vague, some fans began to wonder, why is Suga's name suddenly being dragged into a discussion about American TV? As the days passed, more forum accounts started leaving comments as if they had heard something similar. The discussion remained in a low and cautious tone, as none of them could confirm the source. Some users only responded with short comments such as "seriously," or "is this real or just a hoax?" Fans who read them didn't react too strongly yet, but a wave of questions started to appear, such as, why is Suga's rumor appearing in small forums, not in the media? Or, is this a sign that something is being seriously kept under wraps? Even though the reactions were still fairly calm, a sense of confusion began to spread among international fans. After being mentioned several times in smaller threads, a new thread appeared trying to summarize all of those whispers. There's a possibility that Suga is being asked to take part in a secret project in America because of his music production skills, wrote one user. Meanwhile, another user said that he once heard about an American TV show that was looking for an Asian producer for an exclusive collaboration. In the same thread, there was also a more serious and worried comment. If this isn't about music, it might be an important matter that requires him to appear in person. Although none of their statements could be proven, this thread became a starting point where the speculation grew bigger than just a faint whisper. Because the discussion continued to expand, some forum users tried to check the schedule of TV programs currently airing in LA. They browsed official websites of several stations and checked the list of publicly announced guests. The result? Not a single mention of Suga's name appeared. One user even sent an email to the editorial team of a particular show and received a reply stating, "We don't have any information about the involvement of a Korean artist in the near future." Even so, precisely because of the lack of evidence, some other users felt that something was actually being hidden. The forum turned into an open discussion space between two sides, those who believed it was just a rumor and those who suspected something was intentionally being kept secret. International fan communities then began cross-checking between different forums. Some even compared the posting times across threads. From there, it was revealed that the origin of the rumor actually came from a single anonymous comment in one small forum that is rarely visited. That comment was then quoted by another user and carried over to a bigger forum without any context. In other words, the first source never mentioned a show name, never provided a source, and didn't even give any indication that the information was real. Almost everyone who eventually read it began to conclude for themselves that this rumor might just be idle talk that got carried away. After realizing that not a single confirmation or real evidence existed, the fans' reactions began to change. Many finally calmed the forum with comments like, "Guys, this is probably just a random whisper, don't believe it right away," or "Suga is still in the military, and he wouldn't appear somewhere randomly." The conversations became more logical, and fans reminded each other not to develop rumors from information that wasn't even clear in its origin. Nevertheless, behind all of that, many admitted that these discussions made them realize how much they truly missed seeing Suga in public. The discussion that initially started as faint whispers eventually turned into a moment of reflection in the forum. Fans began to realize how quickly a rumor could spread even without screenshots, links, or any evidence at all. Just one anonymous comment was enough to spark dozens of theories across several different forums. Some senior users then closed the thread with a firm message. "We all need to learn from this incident. Don't believe something just because someone says they heard it. Many agreed and posted final comments to prevent similar events from happening again. In the end, no evidence was found to suggest that Suga would actually appear on any TV program in America. All the speculation slowly disappeared from the forums and was replaced by much more positive discussions. Even so, one thing still remains, a feeling of curiosity and hope. Many fans said, Even though it was just a faint rumor, it felt exciting to imagine the moment when Suga finally appears again after completing his military service. And now, those forums have returned to calm, but they seem to keep one question quietly hidden in the deepest corner. If a small whisper alone could make us this tense, what will happen when that whisper finally becomes reality?